Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel GH247, wherever you are on the globe, especially you that is in the diaspora. This is your channel. And look, guys, even as you are planning to make a trip this year, December, to Africa, I want your destination to be Ghana. Why am I saying this? Ladies and gentlemen, I will not be talking much. I want you to watch this video to the end. Yes, there are so many activities. Dirty December is coming up, and the place and the only place you have to be to experience the real life in Africa. Security, lights, and everything you can think of, all the fun, 247. Look, guys, look no further than Ghana. You are in the US of A. I want you to watch this video. You are an African American, and you are thinking about relocating to Africa. Look no further. Ghana is your place to be. Right here, you are on GH247 News Channel. Now, let's get started. I want you to watch this video to the end. After, I'll be back to summarize it up.
Christmas in Ghana, the December you'll never forget. When it's Christmas, Europe becomes almost empty and America becomes half empty. Because when December comes, thousands pack their bags, book their flights, and head to one African country. All because of something called Dirty December. It happens every year in Accra, Ghana, and it's not just a party, it's a lifestyle. Ghana is peaceful, safe, and full of energy. Foreigners dance all night, eat, laugh, and live freely. No stress, no fear, just joy. Some came once, and now they never stop returning. In fact, many stay so long that by the time they're supposed to go back to work, they're still in Ghana dancing. Some even lose their jobs, not because they wanted to, but because Ghana's December is just too good to leave. When you experience Dirty December, you wish Christmas would never end. And when you finally go back home, it feels like the next day should be Christmas again, just so you can return. That's Ghana, the only place where Christmas becomes a feeling, not a date.
They not like us. They not like us. TLT is crazy today.
Very good. Oh no.
And it's like,
You like the taste? Yeah.
the way they take it.
It's sweeter. Okay. Just a little. It's sweeter.
Cheers.
It was fermented. It was never this.
Oh, that's good.
We were in Ghana at the River of No Return, where they would, after basically marching our ancestors the distance from New York to Florida, they would put them in this river to clean them up, and they'd, lather them in grease to create the appearance of good health, to get the highest dollar. And as we were walking down towards this river, my mom falls out. And my mom is late 70s. And I'm thinking, oh, this is it.
Oh,
my mom
Yeah.
just died. And everyone's and this is all the cameras were rolling. So this is all being caught.
Oh my gosh.
And very clearly I heard my grandmother's voice, who's been gone many, many years. And she's all right. She's all right. And she took a break. She came back. She came to. They brought her numbers, back to within reason, and she was like, "Take me to the river."
Oh, wow.
And it was like at that point, I'm already crying.
wow.
We're not even at the river yet, and we get into the river, and everyone's kind of in their own sort of spot,
Yeah.
meditating, praying, thinking, whatever each individual was sort of doing in that moment. And I kind of had lost track of where my husband was. And and it was this beautiful sunny day. It was hot, beautiful sunny day. And my husband's in the river, and I just hear him scream. And I look over, and his arms are outstretched like Christ. And the sky opens up, and it is downpour. out of nowhere.
Oh my
And it was the most
gosh.
cleansing. It was like something out of a movie. And I mean, luckily
Wow.
we caught it. And he's just standing there and he's being like cleansed,
Yeah.
if you will. And but everyone was very, very emotional, and it felt otherworldly. But
Yeah.
again, it's like when you listen, the ancestors, and you call upon them, they show up.
Is not the path to peace or freedom. Freedom is literally in kindness, it's in connectivity. So I'm back from Ghana, and the differences between our two countries and the danger that our country is in could not be more apparent. And this idea that Africans don't like Black Americans or don't see us as a part of them, Ghana just sinks that shit like the Titanic. They're so open to us. They call us brother. They literally say, welcome home. When I went to Elmina, the fact that I'm Black American got me so much compassion. They family, yo. And I went all over Ghana. This wasn't just me being in one city coming to a conclusion. I went from Accra to Cape Coast to Elmina to Tamale up north.
Idris Elba is more than Hollywood. He's Sierra Leonean and Ghanaian by heritage, and when he returned to Ghana during the Year of Return 2019, he wasn't just coming home. He was laying the foundation for a cultural revolution. Elba's visit to Ghana was emotional and symbolic.
You recently went to Ghana.
Well, I was in Ghana, actually. I was making a documentary about gold.
During his visit, he announced plans to establish a film studio in Ghana, a project he believes will rival Hollywood itself. His vision? To make Ghana a hub for film production in Africa, where global blockbusters could be shot alongside authentic African stories.
Myself, I have a film that I'm directing, and I'm hoping to bring that film, or at least some of that film, to shoot in Ghana. That film will be, I would say we would be here in December.
He said too many African stories are told through Western lenses. By investing in Ghana's creative industry, he hopes to flip the narrative, letting Africans control their own stories on a global stage. But here's where it gets even bigger. If Idris Elba is building film studios, what happens when other diaspora moguls, like Jay-Z or Dr. Dre, decide to invest in Ghana's tech, fashion, or real estate sectors? We might be looking at the biggest reverse migration in modern history. T.I. has always been more than a rapper. Sure, he's a Grammy-winning artist and a hip-hop mogul, but he's also a father, an activist, and a man who isn't afraid to speak truth to power. And when he traveled to Ghana during the Year of Return 2019, that truth hit him in ways even he wasn't prepared for. T.I. wasn't alone. He brought his family with him, because for him, Ghana wasn't just another stop on the tour. It was a pilgrimage, a way to connect his children directly to the roots of their story. He celebrated Ghana's hospitality, its culture, its music, and its resilience. He highlighted how, despite centuries of exploitation, Ghana has risen to become a beacon for the African diaspora. His family's presence also made the visit powerful. T.I. wanted his children to see the truth firsthand, not in textbooks, not on TV, but standing in the very places where their ancestors suffered and resisted. Imagine standing in the middle of Accra's historic Black Star Square in January 2023. The energy is electric. Tens of thousands of people, locals, African Americans, Caribbeans, Ghanaians from the diaspora, are swaying to music under the night sky. On stage, Chance the Rapper, Chicago's Grammy-winning artist, and Vic Mensa, his Ghanaian-American brother in music. Together, they weren't just performing. They were rewriting history. This was the Black Star Line Festival, a cultural explosion Chance created in Ghana, named after Marcus Garvey's Black Star Line shipping company, once a dream of uniting black people worldwide. For Chance, this wasn't just a concert. It was a statement. Ghana is no longer just a destination. It's a hub, a capital of global black identity. But how did Chance, a kid from Chicago's South Side, find himself becoming a cultural ambassador for Accra? The answer lies in his friendship with Vic Mensa. Vic, who has Ghanaian roots, had been reconnecting with his heritage for years. He brought Chance along in 2022, introducing him to the warmth, rhythm, and resilience of Ghana. That trip planted a seed. By 2023, Chance wasn't just a visitor. He was an organizer, a bridge builder, someone determined to turn Accra into a diaspora capital of creativity. The festival itself was historic. It pulled crowds of over 50,000 people to Independence Square, the very place where Kwame Nkrumah once declared Ghana's freedom in 1957. Think about that for a second. From colonial chains to global hip-hop stages, that same square became the heartbeat of a new freedom, a cultural freedom that unites the black world. It wasn't just a show, it was a conversation in music, a dialogue between continents. Here's the kicker. Chance didn't pocket the festival for profit. His vision was bigger. He wanted it to be free for the people.
Well, guys, you've seen it by yourself. What else do I need to say? The place to be this December is Ghana. GH247. Yes, that is where you need to be by this December for all your celebrations. And if you want to relocate to Africa as an African American, do not hesitate. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. The actual place you can live safely and enjoy the rest of your life is Ghana. Thank you for watching. This is GH247 News Channel, made for you that is in the diaspora. Thank you and shalom.